Just wait a second. I don't know if I've started it. Yes, I have.
No, really.
David Adjula, you recently gave a presentation on Know Your Audience, one of the presentations in Toastmasters. What were the key objectives in that, and what came out of it?
Very good question, Vic. As presenters or speakers, we really have 4 fundamental purposes. It's either to inform, to inspire, to persuade, or to entertain. Those are 4 main objectives. But regardless of what the objective is, or whatever the theme is that you've chosen, we have to know our audience. For example, with informing an audience, you have to know what is it that they really would like to know. How do you find that out from an audience? Informing is a bailiwick of professional speakers, or perhaps a professor or a professional who's addressing an audience that wants to know certain things. Well, that particular speaker should first go to others who have addressed such an audience. Find out what is it that they had wanted to know. Perhaps contact the conference convener or organizer, ask that individual. Or read publications relevant to that audience to find out the kind of questions that would arise. Or my best format or design is to first break the speech down into thirds. The first third should be the presentation, and the second, or the other part of the speech, should open the floor to the audience to ask them, what are your questions? I find that's the best format to engage with the audience and to understand the kind of questions that they have.
Can you give me an example of how you've used this, either in community speaking or in Toastmasters? How have you used this
It's
idea?
that format that I just explained is what I use many times, for example, addressing real estate conventions or seminars, because, for example, real estate agents have very specific questions with regards to individuals who are coming into Canada internationally. So when it comes to immigration law, their questions, I can then address the whole issue of the immigration rules and regulations and how they apply to individuals who are coming in, searching for homes or businesses to buy. I had also mentioned the issue of inspiration. The inspiration can vary according to the type of audience. For example, think of General Patton in June of 1944, addressing the troops about to enter Europe. He is uplifting their spirits so their whole ability would be enhanced in fighting. Or Steve Jobs addressing the graduating class of Stanford so that he could encourage them, for them to reach into themselves to become more innovative. So those are specific situations where these 2 individuals know the audience that they're addressing. With regards to persuasion, persuasion is the focus of lawyers when they are trying to convince judges, or the focus of a taxpayer to have City Hall or the mayor or the councilors address issues that are pertinent to them. And in order to have or to understand that particular audience, whether it's a judge or whether it's city council, a person has to be prepared from that perspective. What kind of cross-examination questions should they prepare for? What are the objections to the position that the speaker is going to take? So it means advanced preparation in cross-examination. So that is the type of preparation or knowledge of an audience that particular person has to know. When it comes to entertainment, well, just a general knowledge of the age, the education, the cultural background of the audience is important. And think no further than Russell Peters, who uses that aspect to par excellence. So in the end, regardless of whether it is to inspire, inform, persuade, or entertain, prepare, prepare, prepare. And after you're prepared, prepare more. And practice in order to inspire, in order to persuade, entertain, or inform.
Pretty easy to see that the key element that you're indicating is preparation.
Preparation. That's it.
Thank you, David. It's been a very pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Vic.
Member of Master Motivators.